Hello people, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I am going to be busting or debunking some skincare myths. But if this is the first time you're seeing me or my videos, then hi, I am Shreya. If you like the video, then please consider subscribing to my channel. Now without any further ado, let's get on to the myths. Myth number 1, that when you steam your face, your pores open up. Guys, the pores on our skin are not doors to just open and close. In fact, there are no muscles here, so they can't even contract or expand. When people say that steaming sort of opens it and it makes it easier for the dirt to come out, it just means that the wetness and the warmth of the water helps the congestion to release, but the pores don't open or close. And even when you put products, when they say your pores become smaller, it's just the appearance that one's talking about. Maybe certain tricks or products make it seem smaller, but they don't become small, right? And please, when it comes to steaming, I would say avoid it, because I am a sensitive skin type. So if you have sensitive skin, or if you use products that have salicylic acid, alpha arbutin, retinoids, or any particular acne treating product, steaming and that kind of heat could make your skin more irritable and would cause you more harm. So please steer clear. Mistake number 2, I see a lot of people become extra hygienic these days. While that may be good, but they have started saying things like your moisturizer can't be in a jar where you can just put it with your hands, or you can't put your serum directly on your face like that because that's not hygienic. Well, I think all of that is nonsense, because any product that you use, be it your serum or moisturizer or anything, they come with preservatives, right? So just by touching your hand or touching your skin is not going to spoil your product. They have a lot of preservatives. It is formulated in a way that it just does its job, right? So if someone's saying it, don't put your hand, buy a separate applicator for it, don't put your serum, do it like this, like that, I think all of that is just so extra. So don't listen to them. Just do however you want to do. The product's going to do its job. Myth number 3, people say that your skin gets used to certain products over a period of time, and which is why we change our products, every few months or whatever it is. That's untrue, because our skin has a turnover, right? Our skin keeps shedding, new skin keeps forming, and the rate at which that happens decreases with age, right? So for babies, the skin turnover is very, very fast, and as we age, that turnover becomes small. But however, nevertheless, the skin does shed. So everything that we apply on our skin is targeted to the upper layer, and that's shedding. So every now and then the product is being fed to newer skin, which doesn't know what you're applying. So skin doesn't get used to things. But it is always good to change your products from time to time, and that's not because of your skin getting used to it. That could be because of other reasons, like weather. When weather becomes different, it's becoming drying or more humid, your skin's requirements are different, which need to be catered to differently. Or suddenly you're having a breakout, suddenly you have a dry patch around your nose, so obviously you're going to treat them differently, right? So it doesn't mean that your skin is getting used to something. There are just different issues to cater to at different points. So that's about it. Myth number 4, I see everyone keeps saying that you have to apply your under eye cream only using your ring finger because it's gentle and all of that. Well, this is not fully wrong, because see, the idea is that the skin under your eye is very, very thin and probably the most sensitive, so you don't want to tag and pull on your skin too much, which is why people say use your ring finger, which is delicate, and that's true, but that's not written in stone. You can use whatever finger, do it however, just be gentle. That's the point that you need to take home, because right now what's happening, kuch bhi online dekh liya, people are just aping it without any sense or logic. So this is just to tell you that the idea is to be gentle. You can do it however you want. Myth number 5, I think this has been going around for donkey's years, that you don't have to put sunscreen if it's winters or you're at home or you're in an AC room. Well, all of that is false. I think by now a lot of people are realizing that no matter where you are, invariably there is rays from the sun hitting you at all points of the day, right? And the sun rays is what has the UVA and UVB, which is harmful for your skin on direct application. So to avoid that, you have to put sunscreen as a separate step and keep reapplying, ideally every 2 to 3 hours in a day, to have yourself fully protected. Myth number 6 is that skincare and hair care are not related, because a lot of people do all of these things for their skin but don't take care a lot of their hair and their scalp. That's a big issue, because your scalp is also skin. So you have a lot of oil and dirt and wax sitting on your head at all times almost, because it gets dirty and sweaty near your roots. And you will always notice that if your scalp is dirty, you see a lot of bumps and texture on your forehead. Please notice that next time when you're due for your shampoo, just see how your forehead looks, because I see that happen all the time. I put the extra effort to take care of my scalp because my scalp is kind of oily, so I have to do thorough cleansing of that to ensure that I don't have unnecessary texture on my face. So they both go hand in hand, so please keep that in mind. Myth number 7 is that oily skin does not need moisturizer, and that's the biggest lie on this earth. I am a very oily skin type. It's more combination to oily but not that acne prone. But I have to tell you that we also need moisturization. Oily skin is what produces a lot of sebum on your face, especially around the T-zone, and the body knows to produce more sebum when it realizes that it's dry. So to overcompensate for the dryness is when the body produces sebum, right? So for oily skin type, it is necessary to moisturize, and it doesn't have to be very thick, creamy consistency. Look out for something more lightweight, gel-based moisturizers like Emollient works very well for me. The Cosrx Snail Mucin range is great. There are many lightweight moisturizers, so please pick whatever suits you. But if you have oily skin, you must moisturize too. The final and the last myth from my side, the 8th myth, is that if something is burning on your skin, it's working. No, it's wrong. Something could be burning, so this is partly true but partly not. See, if you're using actives like an AHA or BHA, PHA, you might have a little bit tingling sensation because that's the nature of the product, and ingredient works in that fashion. For example, if you're using chemical peels, so they could have a burning sensation, but that has to be transient, right? But it does not apply to every product in the market, right? Sometimes we just feel ki wow, nice, it's burning, my skin is turning red, so it's gonna glow tomorrow. No, it just means your skin is getting damaged and supremely irritated, right? So if it's a chemical ingredient, it is probably okay for a particular amount of time, but not for all products. For example, your hyaluronic acid should not burn on your skin because it's not a chemical exfoliant, right? It's a humectant. It locks in moisture. So please understand what you're using, and if it's okay for it to react a certain way, if not, stop using it. And that's all from my end today. These were some skincare myths that I wanted to bust. I hope this was helpful for you. You learned a thing or two. Thank you for staying tuned, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.